What's the
So,
stream called?
the stream, you should just go to our YouTube channel for it. So, accordingly, we have gathered all of you here for the start of our new D&D campaign. And even though we're having a few hiccups here for this first go around, I think we're gonna have fun. I think we're gonna have a good time. So, to start with, okay, who we have with us today? We have the Opulentus Firmus, which today is Judas Iskander, Astaroth, Galahad, Ignition, Psycha Flamewell, Rayfell, and Wiz P. Key. You guys are under direct order from Hephaestus, your commander-in-chief, who is sending you on a essentially bunker buster call. You are to go in and eliminate every single target. You are being sent roughly 200 miles from Parenthian, your home-based country, to Inazuma, where you all will come into contact with what they have confirmed to be a high-ranking individual from this demonistic type of cult that has performed some kind of odd ritual, which you guys believe to be tainting and twisting people's souls. And essentially, you're trying to liberate their souls by killing them. You also believe that this ritual causes them to eat and mutilate people, and it twists their minds. As far as you guys know, you believe that this is called the Ritual of Contritum Anima. And again, you guys are to go in and eliminate your target. Your target will have, as you already know, a symbol or a number carved into their physical eye. On your way, while you're inside of the facility that you're being sent to raid, you will also run into other types of enemies. You must stay on guard. If you find any living people, you must also try to save them. If nothing else, our main goal is to save as many lives as possible. So, with that, as you guys are professionals, and as you do have plans for this, after being dismissed and sent on your way, after leaving the beautiful, vibrant lands of Parenthian, where you have, your comfortable home, the place that you relax, the place that you always come back to and recharge between missions, where you truly feel like you belong. You are once again sent out, as you have done many times before, as you are all professionals and you are all strong. You are the strongest of the strong, and you have confidence in knowing so. And on your way there, about 120 miles out from the site, your companion, your Genasi, he sets up a teleport spell, as you guys all know, because you always have a way out. You guys are professionals, you've done this before, and you know that sometimes you just need a way out. So, after setting up the spell and traveling through different types of cities and different types of forests and swamps, you guys arrive to the facility. It's roughly the crack of dawn. The sun is almost peeking over mountains in the distance. But even with that, because of all of the trees around this facility that you've come up to, you can just barely make out the things around you. You don't yet notice any of the pure red or orange or yellow radiance in the sky, but you just have just slightly enough sight to make out certain elements around. You all come up to the door of the facility. What is the first thing you do?
Do we hear anything?
Roll a perception check.
I have a passive perception of 13.
No, you don't hear anything.
Or would I just roll a wisdom for that?
No, roll a perception check.
Yeah, there's an actual button for perception.
Oh, what is that skills? Okay, here we go. Sorry. Unnat 20.
A nat 20. All right.
Oh.
So
Unnat.
Oh, unnatural 20. Okay. So what? Okay. So, but 20 total. So with a
Yes.
20 total, you lean forward and place your ear up against the door. You can almost hear what sounds like natural running water and maybe the shifting of some kind of gears inside of the facility. But you do not hear any footsteps or breathing. Only unnatural, say, machinery and building type equipment. But you don't hear anything living.
I relay this information to my comrades.
Okay. After Esteroth has relayed the situation to everyone, what's your guys' next step?
Gonna pick the door.
Okay. Roll me an. Let's see. Roll me a athletics check. No, roll me a sleight of hand.
How you do that?
There's a button for sleight of hand.
Go
It's
to
toward the
skills.
yeah, it's toward the bottom of your skills.
Yeah, I'm clicking it, but oh, so I guess since it just the character sheet is not letting me roll it when I click it.
Hit the plus whatever next to it, not the sleight of hand itself.
Yeah, it's not working for me.
Oh, it's because you're using the other person's character?
Yeah.
That's fine. Just switch back to your own character sheet and roll it.
All right.
Does anyone else want to do anything while he's trying to pick the door?
If that fails, I guess I could try to kick it down.
Okay, I got
Is there any space
16
underneath the
plus
doors at all?
5.
What was that?
Is there any space underneath the door at all?
Yes, there is what seems to be some slight cracks or space in between from where this door seemingly has been here a long time. And then
How big
you said you rolled a 21?
Mhm.
All right. So, your character, you drop to one knee and you go ahead and you whip out your lockpick. And as you seemingly try to undo the lock, for some reason, the lock won't come undone. In pure shock and confusion, you seemingly reach up because of how great your lockpicking skills are and give the door a push to find out it was never locked.
Ah.
Bamboozled again.
What's your guys' next step?
Can I make another perception check to see what I, see?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll for it.
I got an 18.
All right, so Esteroth seemingly steps in the door in front of you guys as the large, burly Goliath he is, without a shirt on and a large axe, and peers down the hall. as the rest of you form up in formation behind him and he peers, you see nothing living or moving. However, the sounds of machinery and running water have grown a bit louder. You notice to your left there is a door leading to you don't know. And going forward straight down, there are still the rest of a hall lit up by torches placed along the walls.
Alright, can I grab a torch and just walk around?
Okay. Judas, you grab a torch and start walking. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Follow them behind.
Follow
Okay.
Judas.
Raphael's following. Esteroth is following.
How wide is the hall? Is it like one person wide, or can two people be like shoulder to shoulder?
You could roughly fit 4 people shoulder to shoulder.
Okay, so I stand next to Judas just in
it's-
case anything. Yeah.
Yes, it's seemingly a large entry hall leading into the facility. You have the double doors. You've unlocked and pushed one of them to the side, even though it wasn't locked. And now, as I said before, the hallway that you guys are all starting to funnel into, you see that there are torches lighting your hallway down, and there's one closed door to your left.
Alright, can I open it?
Okay, you go to open the door. Are you just going to push it open? Or are you going to try to see if it's locked? Or
I was trying to push it, see if it's locked. Yeah.
okay, so you go to push the door and give me a strength check.
Alright. That's 727?
You got a 27?
Yeah.
All right, with unbelievably immense power, almost as though you could not contain yourself, you blow that door wide open and it loudly slams into the wall on the inside of the room. What do you do next?
Alright, just look around. Just perceive stuff, I guess.
All right, roll me a perception check.
20, 32, 35.
All right, with a 32, you seemingly take the torch that you've pulled off the wall and stick it into the room. Looking around, you notice that there seems to be what looks like almost remains that have been cut up and torn apart in the corner of the room. And you have your torch while you're trying to look around to see if there's anyone left. The room is seemingly dark, as there is no other source of light other than the one that you hold in your hand. You notice what almost looks like a ball in the corner of the room, but you're unsure. You also seem to hear, with a roll of 32 perception, you seem to hear almost a faint inhale and exhale, like a very weak pulse from what is seemingly extremely quiet breathing. And you also notice some chains coming down from the wall, almost seemingly leading to this ball in the corner. What do you do next?
Are there any rocks on the ground?
There are no rocks on the ground now.
Alright.
It's-
Do any of us?
What's that?
Let's see.
Come on, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, if anyone has anything I can throw, I can cast a light on it and toss it in that direction to see what's over there.
Oh, yeah, so he said the same thing, basically. Yeah, I just got a torch.
Does anyone have, per se, something that they can throw? That's what they're asking for.
I think I have
I could-
armor trilogy.
Probably just like lightly toss an axe at the ground in that general direction. Not like attacking, but
Is it within 30 feet of us?
I'd say it's about 20 feet from you guys. This ball in the corner.
I can cast like thaumaturgy over there.
Okay, so and you want to use that to you want to create a miracle of light? Is that what you're asking for?
Yeah, create an instantaneous.
Okay, and I want you to give me a Arcana check.
Arcana, alright. Alright, I got a natural 1. But
All right, so seemingly, as 4 of you have piled into the room and the others protect the outside of the door, Judas Iskander goes to cast Arcana, and as he snaps his fingers and points to the corner, you see just the slightest shimmer of as almost a quiet farting sound appears and disappears, and you all get a quick flash of light and notice that there is what seems to be almost a small outline of a child for even the most briefest of moments.
all right. Can I ask? Yeah, can I ask him for the torch and just walk over there?
oh yeah, go ahead.
All right,
All right,
so
that's what I do.
you grab the torch, and then how do you move toward him? Do you walk? Do you run? Do you move slowly?
I walk normally with confidence.
All right, so the large Goliath hulking man with his puny torch walks toward the corner of the room after grabbing it from Judas. And
I
as you
hold
get
it with 2
closer,
fingers.
you slowly break what was seemingly the last of the darkness in the corner from the preconceptions that you guys had from what was seemingly that little fart of a light that Judas had made before. And as it starts to crack open and you see through the darkness, you can make the outline of a child. The child is covered in blood, and seemingly two of their limbs have been chained up to the wall. It looks like it could be an ankle and an arm, or an ankle and an ankle. You're not sure because the child's currently balled up, facing away from you. Give me a perception check.
Me or everyone?
You.
21.
And with that, as you approach it, you're roughly 2 feet from it, towering over top of it. You can tell that this child is still breathing, and that these chains are wrapped around both of their ankles.
Are they connected to the wall or to the ceiling?
To the wall.
I yank him out
Okay.
of the wall, not off of his
Give
ankles.
me a strength check.
Strength or athletics?
Strength.
Okay.
You're ripping these bad boys straight out of stone.
Come on. Do the... There we go. 13 enough?
And as you guys all watch this hulk of a man reach up to the wall and try to rip these chains out, all you hear is a "Ah! Ah! Ah!" and nothing happens.
I should have brought my A game.
Does anyone else have any options?
Do we think we have any healing magic? To, like...
Can I mold the earth around where they're like located?
How so? How do you want to mold it?
I want to. So can I? Did you say they were in rock?
No. They're tied down by 2 chains around their ankles.
Yeah, but what's like the base of the chains at?
Is it like
in
stone?
the wall? They're in the rock wall.
Can I come over and try to pull it like he did?
Yeah,
Can
sure.
we do
let
it
me-
together?
Yes.
Let me make
Psycha.
it easier.
Huh?
Can I mold the earth and have wherever the base of the chains are at come out of the ground so they're easier to break without damaging the child's ankles?
Oh, bones heal.
You can try, although I would like to ask how getting them out of the wall would get them off his ankles.
I'm
We
saying
can
so
worry-
that instead of breaking his ankles trying to pull the chains, we can just break the earth that's where the chains are located.
Like where they're connected to the wall.
What
That's
about
you're saying,
the
right?
rest of the chains that are on his ankles?
Maybe Judas can pick it?
Can worry about that later.
Let me try to pull it. You want strength, right?
Yeah, go ahead and roll for strength, Psycha.
Can I
That
help?
is a that is a nat 20 right there.
Never mind. He
And
doesn't
as
need me.
Psycha comes
For
up to the
25.
wall, he looks up at Esteroth, who's about 2.5 feet taller than him and about 4 times his size. And then he gently reaches over with one hand, and as he goes to pull them, you all see the bright red fire light up as he gives his hand a quick blow. And as his hand catches fire, he rips the chain straight from the wall.
Good thing I loosened it up for you.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
Now, what's your guys' next move? You now have
Yeah.
seemingly
Who
a
asked-
still breathing child, and
Who
he's
asked about
got.
healing magic?
I did. Judith, can you heal the child?
I can't.
Can any of you heal the child?
I try to make him some type of salve with my alchemist supplies.
Did you say make him a salvant or a salad?
A salve.
Oh, a
Salve.
salve. Oh, okay. All right, yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Roll medicine for me.
We have
Is he-
no one with healing spells.
Yeah, try not to die. Is-
What's everyone's classes?
I'm gonna give a
Six.
hint.
Oh wait, no, nat one.
Oh,
I
no.
heard the Genasi could possibly have healing spells. So,
Is
anyways,
the child like cognizant?
so the Genasi seemingly whipping out his. Well, you haven't checked that yet. The Genasi seemingly whipping out his large alchemist set, slaps it on the ground, and as he goes to start making a salve, you all hear a pop, 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 and then a fuck. As he turns around and looks at you guys and says, I got nothing.
Can you try again?
Can I try again?
No, you fucked your set.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
How can it be repaired by somebody with the skill?
Do you guys think you have time to repair it with somebody?
Wait, what was the noise we heard? You kinda cut out
Ignition
there.
has the spell fabricate.
I mean, I know a number of you guys are. I know a number of you guys are pretty new, but I would like to point out that somebody smacked a fucking door into a wall loud as shit, and somebody
Oh, yeah.
else blew chains out of a wall, and someone else just blew up their own fucking alchemist set on a nat 1.
Oh, so probably a perception check.
So there is about 3 to 4 people guarding the door, but
Can I cast summon familiar and summon a bat?
sure. Give me a animal handler.
It's a spell.
Oh, okay. All right.
Alright. And I want the bat to patrol the halls, and it telepathically can tell me if anyone's coming.
Okay. All right. So you send your bat flying off. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I actually can also sleight of hand because I try to get the cuffs off of his ankles. Maybe check and see if he's aware of his surroundings as I do so.
So I guess there was a bit of a communication that I should also add in. Galahad and Wiz are in this part of the story. I'm not sure quite what they've been doing, but they are in this part of the story.
I don't know who those people are.
So is that a no or a yes?
Wiz, you are in this part of the story. You can also. I just assumed you guys were guarding the door. No, sleight of hand won't work to just pull them off of his legs.
No, I meant
Huh?
like kind of pick it.
You want
Like
to try
pick the
to
lock.
pick the lock around his ankles? Yeah, sure. Give me a sleight of hand.
All right, 26.
And you successfully pick the lock off of both of his ankles. The child is now free, laying on the ground.
Can I get a perception? Check how cognizant he is.
Yeah, sure. Roll.
Or would that be a different roll?
No. Well, the child's passed the fuck out, so it doesn't really matter what you roll.
Oh. Alright, so if it doesn't matter, I guess I just won't roll.
So what are you gonna do?
Is there somebody who can carry him that doesn't rely on having a hand on his weapon to have good stats?
I'll hop in now and say that I can carry him.
All right.
Good.
Wiz
you, Wiz.
seemingly walks past all of you, looking up at all of you giants, and reaches down and lifts up the child.
I
Where are
thought
you
Wiz
guys?
was tall.
Where are you guys going next?
Is that all that's in this room?
That is all that's in this room, other than maybe what looks like human remains in the corner. The opposite corner from where you found the child, just to the right of the door.
Are they also chained up?
No.
Okay.
Yep, check those bodies.
Are
Make
you-
sure nothing's there.
Alright, so you walk over to the other corner. I assume Esteroth follows right behind you, holding out the torch. And
Yeah.
as you guys break through the light,
can-
you come to roll perception for both of you.
I could just give him the torch back too if he wants.
Roll,
Also 17.
Roll perception for both of you. Okay, you got 17. What'd you get, Eminent? Or what'd you get, Judas?
Perception is. Where is it? 19.
Okay, so as both of you come up to the corner, which is just to the right of the door, you stick out your torch and come across what looks like an absolutely horrifying, grotesque sight. You seem to notice dismembered body parts strewn about of what is seemingly at least 3 people. Their heads have been completely disfigured, and you can see arms and legs removed from torsos. You can see fingers that have been cut off, eyeballs and guts strewn about. It is absolutely grotesque.
How fresh does it look?
And I need both of you to give me a dexterity check.
Nat 20.
Esteroth, you start to feel a little queasy, but you're able to hold it down.
Oh, I forgot where dexterity was. There you go. Got a freaking natural 1.
Judas, as you get a little too close, you start to feel it come up, and you're unable to contain it as you seemingly turn to the side and puke all over Esteroth's brand new pants and boots. And you can't stop, and you seemingly turn to the left and also puke right into the dismembered bodies. It is
That's gonna make
absolutely
it so much better.
horrifying. And the sounds of your puking are echoing through the halls as the people still guarding the door start to feel nauseous from the amount of pure bile being spewed out from you, and the sound of it is absolutely grotesque.
Can I give him some reassuring pats on the back and say, it's okay, clothes
Wiz.
can be washed?
Wiz and Saika, you are also in the room, and you can also see the dismembered bodies. And all of this puke going everywhere has now caused the two of you to become nauseous. Roll me another dexterity check for both of you.
Oh god.
Not for Esteroth and Judas, but for Wiz and Saika.
You need a dex.
Yep.
I got a 19.
13.
So as both of you start to feel nauseous and get a little green in the face, you're able to still choke it back down right as it starts to come up. And with that, all of you, while trying to not only help the kid out of the room, but now also a doubled over Judas, now leave the room. What's your guys' next move?
I offer him my shoulder.
Okay, Judas is now hung over Esteroth's shoulder. What are you doing next?
I hand
As my-
somebody else the torch so I can carry Judas.
You're gonna carry
As my,
Judas,
Or
are you
whatever.
okay with that?
Not carry, just like one shoulder. Actually, can I hold the torch in my left hand and hold him over my right shoulder while still dragging my axe?
Why are you holding me?
Because you're sick, and I'm worried about you, buddy.
Does Judas want to be carried?
I should be fine, I think.
As long as he's fine. That's what I'm worried about. I give him his torch back.
Okay.
Thank you, my brother.
that's it. Can I check if my bat's found anything via echolocation?
Yeah, sure. Roll for animal handling.
17.
What was that first part?
I thought it was a 1. It's a 7. It's 17.
Oh, okay. I just found out what happened to Galahad. He said a storm came through and took out his internet. So you roll a 17. So you go to reach out to your bat telepathically. Your bat has seemingly gone further down the hall. It's come across two rooms, one on each side. They were both empty as he flew through it. And now, even further down the hall than that, roughly 45 feet from you guys, he's come to what seems to be the end of the hall, and there are two closed doors. The bat is not strong enough to push through them. What's your guys' next move?
I am infuriated by the sight I see, and I rush to the door. I cast Thaumaturgy to open it.
Okay. He's rushing toward the door. What about the rest of you guys? Esteroth?
Of course I'm following him.
Ignition?
Casting Produce Flame and following them.
Saika?
Following.
Wiz?
Following.
I assume Galahad would follow as well. So all of you rush up to the door. You form back up in your defensive formation as you guys, again, you're professional and you've done this many times. So as you go to blow open the door, what's your move? How are you going to do it?
With Thaumaturgy.
Can me?
Oh, you're talking me.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna ask if me and Judas could like double shoulder check it and
Oh,
just
sure, that's
bust open.
I like that idea.
Sure. Okay. If that's what you decide to do, then both of you give me a strength check.
I just think it would be cool. And I got a 26.
Strength. Ooh, I got a. What? That's strength. Okay, I got a 25. 25. Yeah.
Okay, so as the two of you come up with overwhelming strength to these two doors at the end of the hall. You both rear back with everyone else in the group defended and pushed up right behind you. And as you go to slam through the door with overwhelming strength, you both come to find out that the door was not locked, and you slam right through it onto your shoulders with unbelievable power and smack
they-
right into the ground face first.
But do the doors come off the hinges?
No, they both just seemingly, because they were never
So it's
locked,
like,
they just swing straight out. Because it turns out that they were seemingly just like hospital doors. They just
were
swing.
they not even left?
They just swing right open and slam into the walls on both sides. So all you hear is dun dun, and then on the ground you hear bum bum as the two of you smack face first right into the ground.
Absolutely worth it.
What does the rest of the group do as the two of them are trying to collect themselves?
Yeah.
I send my bat deeper into wherever we are, and I make a and I want to take a look at what's in the room.
You roll for perception.
Perception. 22.
22. Do you have dark vision?
Yep, 60 feet.
So your dark vision, as well as your own perceptive abilities and your bat, you begin to take a look around the room, and seemingly your bat starts to alert you that there appears to be 4 figures coming out of the darkness about 75 feet from you. And as they are rushing toward you, they start to come into your own vision. And in that 15 feet time, you're also able to pull back and alert the rest of your group that's beside you as Esteroth and Judas just managed to get themselves up off the ground. They come upon you guys. Roll for initiative. All of you.
22. I'll type it so you can Discord. Okay, yeah.
Alright. Everyone type it into Tavern. Rolling for initiative. A Psycha, roll for initiative. Okay, is that everyone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wiz, you rolled ignition.
Yeah.
Where's your no, yours is in there. Psycha rolled. Okay, and then we don't have Galahad. Okay, so with that, first to go, Esteroth. They're roughly 25 feet from you now. You guys were prepared with them coming. What's your first move?
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Because like things like intimidation are tied to charisma.
Okay.
But if I do something threatening enough, would I be able to get like some kind of bonus? Like if I have a little speech before I attack? Just to like demoralize them, would that give me like any kind of bonus?
Considering that you're in their territory, in their house, I don't believe so.
Okay. Alright. In that case, you said they're like 20, 25 feet?
Yeah.
I think I would like to... Did we ever decide anything for the jumping attack?
Yeah, just adds 5 permanent. Well, yeah, just add 5 permanent damage to your normal attack.
Yeah, I want to jumping attack the biggest looking one
Okay, so
with my flaming axe Rita. Do I just roll for that?
yeah, go to roll to see if it hits.
That's gonna be a 16.
They actually have an armor class of 16, so it does not hit.
Oh, we have to surpass it, not meet it.
Yes.
Big rip.
All right, and next to go would be the first enemy guard, who happens to be right in front of you, and he is gonna roll 2 8s. Let's see.
What is
Quick question.
Yeah.
So do I also need to roll an initiative for my bat?
Is your bat
Oh.
attacking?
It's a familiar, so it can use the help action if it's close enough to someone.
I thought familiars went with their person.
The
I mean,
spell says it drills its own.
it's like 50 feet from you right now, and up in the air.
All right.
So I guess you can roll initiative for it.
Does it have his initiative bonus?
Well, yeah, it would probably just have your initiative. All right, and so he rolls 18. You take 18 point, or well, actually, I take that back. Sorry. Let me 9 plus 4, 13. Does that hit?
No, my AC is 15, baby.
All right. So
Shirtless man, too strong.
the first guard pulls out his sword and he goes to stab at you, but it seemingly just bounces right off those steel abs. And now
Pitiable.
to Wiz, what's your move? Don't forget, you also have a kid on your left shoulder. Wiz, what's your move, bud?
He's typing.
All right, so you stand in the back and throw one of your fire marble. So you're gonna shoot a fire marble at him. The guard closest to you. We'll say that's guard 3, and roll to see if that hits. $27. That definitely hits. All right, roll for damage.
Ooh.
Uh, 23 right off the dome. So seemingly you step back right after you see that guard's sword bounce right off of Esteroth's clean abs, and you pull out a fire marble. You grab your wrist, seemingly aiming straight for this guy's forehead, and shoot. And as it smacks into him, the fire engulfs his face. And he takes 23 damage. And with that, we are on to Judas's turn.
All right. I'll pull out my Holy Avenger short sword and a dagger, and I'll dash at the furthest guard away. And then I'll just use a strike, I guess. Just for action, I'll strike with my Holy Avenger sword. I think that gives me advantage. Hold on, let me see.
Okay, so what are your so roll to see if both of those hit.
All right. Oh wait, how do I do that?
You click the roll
can't
button
click.
to see if they hit. Okay, but do it on your own, the other
I don't
character
have my
page.
Holy Avenger sword. Oh, you mean just like accuracy, just for hitting.
Yes.
Just anything will work. Okay. I got 18. Wait, did I get bonuses?
Yeah, it's 5. But 18 hits anyways. All of their all theirs are the same. So it hits anyways. Okay, what kind of damage are we doing here?
1d6 plus 9. Oh wait, plus 2d10. Oh wait, so 2d10s and
Yes.
1d9 plus 1d6 plus 9.
Yes.
Hello.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. It is. Oh, let me edit this. So wait, no, that's d20, not d10s. 2d10s and a d6.
So how much damage is that?
That is 18.
18 total?
Yeah.
All right. And with that, we are on to it would appear ignition.
So the guard closest to me, I'm gonna hit him with a firebolt.
Okay, roll to see if it hits.
28.
Okay, and roll for damage.
15.
Okay.
And I'd also like to call my bat closer to me.
All right. Roll animal handling.
14.
All right, and your bat starts to fly toward you. And with that, we go to the next guard who rolls, and and he goes to hit the closest one to him should be Esteroth. Esteroth does a 7 hit.
Believe it or not, no.
Oh, jeez. All right, and with that, we're going to another guard. This should be the one closest to Judas, and Judas does a 10 hit. Judas. Hello.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, what? What's up?
Does a 10 hit?
No.
Okay. And then we go to Saika. Saika, what's your move?
Yes. Uh. Oh yeah, this is the ace person. Okay.
Come on, Saika, spit it out.
Can I do that hand-to-hand flaming fist?
Okay, you run up and you go hand-to-hand flaming fist. Roll to see if it hits. All 3 of them.
All 3 of them?
Yep. Roll to see if they hit.
Okay, I have another website open to do this because this is it doesn't allow me to do it on his. So I got a 17, 11, and 25.
And that's with your bonus for your hit.
The bonus is plus 10, so one of those was a nat 1 for hit.
Okay, so roll damage for all 3 of those.
Okay, D6. 6 of those. 11. So is the damage that you guys have put there for it, is that the one that I roll for each 3, or is that all
Yes,
together?
all 3. No, roll for each time.
$31, $24, $30.
Okay, so you come up to the guard closest to you, And as you go to throw your first punch, you blow on both of your fists after spitting in them, and they catch fire. And as you jump up on the guard closest to you, the third guard in the line, your first fist comes raining down on him like a fiery hell. And in that instant, his neck basically snaps around as you punch straight past his jaw. And with your second hand, you go to punch into his chest and seemingly catch a bone or something and happen to hurt yourself for 10 damage. And with your third one, as his head is spun around and your second punch that hurt you has seemingly knocked him into the air, you take your third punch and send him flying into the wall on the opposite side of the room, killing him. All right, and with that, it seems that we've come to the last guard, who's right in front of Judas, and he gets 23. He rolls for damage, and Judas takes 18 damage.
Alright.
Ooh.
Wait, what? Wait, does it just automatically hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it was over your armor class,
Okay.
because I assume your armor
Okay.
class is under 25.
Yeah, I can't edit my health though. So I have to calculate.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, we have it written down. All right, so now back to the top of the lineup. Also, the guard that got hit with the fire, he's still on fire, so he takes another 5 damage. And now back to Esteroth, who seemingly has one guard directly in front of him, one guard directly to his side. You just saw this man you just saw the third guard get a 1-2-3 combo and shot across the room, definitely dead. And the fourth
Definitely
one is
dead.
about 15 to 20 feet from you, right in front of Judas. What's your move, Esteroth?
I want to use a move that I didn't have last time we played. I want to divine curb stomp the one directly in front of me.
Are you currently standing on top of him?
Is there like a setup?
Yes.
I don't know how short he is compared to me.
No. You have to be standing on him.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yes.
I can try to use Flaming Axe Rita to make sure he's on the ground in front of me if I just like slam him.
Okay,
think
so
that's what I wanna do.
you go to hit him with Flaming Axe Rita. Roll to see if it hits.
There's a 23 hit.
Roll for damage.
That's 21 damage.
21 damage right off the top of their dome. And with
Crack the
that, we go to the one that's on your side. He gets a 10. Does that hit?
No, my AC is 15.
All right, and with that, we go to Judas. No, with that, we go to Wiz. Wiz, what's your move? Wiz, what is your move?
He's typing.
Should probably have that typed out beforehand.
Is he playing Elden Ring again?
Is there any within hitting distance of you? They're all under 30 feet away. So they're not over 30 feet. They can't, I don't think they can really be batted at. They're a little too close. Okay, so you run to hit him in the head. Roll to see if it hits.
But he's going
27
into
hits.
melee range?
Roll for damage. $39. And just like that, you see out of nowhere, Wiz comes running up with a child in one arm and a bat in the other, and he lunges forward and cleaves this guy right in the fucking forehead, right with that bat. And with that, Esteroth, as you just gently look over, you see the guy's head almost like it was on top of what some may refer to as a bobblehead, and it seemingly cracks a little bit, and he falls over dead.
Does it like split apart?
Nope, you just see a little. Nope, it was just like his neck got crunched, and you just see a little bobble,
Oh.
and he falls over dead.
Oh,
Now,
that's much worse.
Judas, what would you like to do?
Everybody's dead, right?
No, 2 of them are still alive.
Oh, I want to knock one out for interrogation.
I assume you want to knock out the one right in front, or you want to. So you want to beat down the one right in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you want to try to hit them, or do you want to try to intimidate them?
I'm gonna just hit him once. If that don't work, I'll hit him again. If that don't work, I hit him again.
Okay, roll to see if it hits.
Alright. The first strike. Alright. Oh, I thought that was one. Alright. Let's see. 7 plus. Oh, that's initiative. Did I just click initiative? I did. What I roll? Strength?
Roll to see if it hits. Hit DC.
Oh yeah, unarmed strike. Okay. 7 again. Alright. That's 7 plus 12. Jeez. Okay.
Okay, you hit them for 19. They look like they're in far worse shape than they were before. What do you do now?
I use cunning. Is that cunning? Cunning action.
It'd be intimidation.
Oh, intimidation. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, I'll try that. Intimidation. It's 19 plus 5, so 24.
With 24 intimidation, you could seemingly intimidate the spots off of a cow. As you reach forward and seemingly pound the shit out of this guy square in the chest, you raise him up and you lean forward and whisper in his ear that if he doesn't give up now, you're going to end his life. And with that, he falls over to the ground and he starts cowering in fear. Alright. And after you, we go to Ignition.
So there's only one left that's able to fight, right?
Yes.
And he's within 30 feet.
Yes.
Another firebolt at him, and also when
Roll to see if it hits.
Is there anyone near him?
Yes, Esteroth.
I can take fire. Don't worry about it.
No, that's fine. I want to send my bat over towards Esteroth.
Okay. Roll to see if it hits.
It's 22 for hit.
Okay.
Let me roll for damage.
Yes.
16.
Okay. This one also seems like he's in far worse shape than he was before. You notice that blood is starting to come out of him in all kinds of places. He's seemingly broken his left arm. Now we go to Psycha. Psycha, what's your move?
Wait, does my bat make it to Esteroth?
Well, the bat was originally coming to you, so he could just get to him, yes.
Alright, just making sure.
Okay, so now it's to Psycha. Psycha, what do you do? Psycha. Oh, he's not even in the chat anymore.
Huh.
Not psych.
All right, I'll just roll for him. Whatever. That 13 plus 5 is 18. We're gonna do his 3 punches. He goes to roll the damage. First one. See, did that hit? Nope, that one misses. See, that hit? That one hits. Damage. And he's killing the absolute crap out of the one in front of Esteroth. He jumps right in front of you, Esteroth. He pulls out both fists that are still on fire and seemingly 1-2 combos this guy straight into the air as he hits the ground dead.
I just want to say that I didn't even look at like my action surge or extra attack or indomitable. So that shit
as you
looks pretty fucking
guys
neat.
take out seemingly 3 of the 4 guards with the 4th one on the ground, what is your next move?
I'm gonna leave that to someone with a charisma mod.
Whoever has a charisma mod, I can give you my bat for a turn to get a help action.
Anyone?
I don't think I have charisma. My charisma is like, oh, it's 20. Oh, that's
20 charisma?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could intimidate the son of a bitch.
All right. Well, then I'll walk up, grab him by the neck, and tell him the same thing.
Okay. So you're both trying to intimidate them, or you're trying to persuade them, or
Well, they're guards. Tell me guards.
there's one left on the ground. What are you guys trying to do with them?
What are they exactly? Are they like people or demons?
Oh yeah, I have to roll perception for that probably. Huh?
Yeah.
Are they wearing like masks or something?
No.
All right. Yeah, I just roll perception.
What'd you get?
12.
You seemingly couldn't discern anything.
I got 21.
So with the 21, you can discern that the guards are of multiple races. You can also discern that the one in front of you cowering is a tiefling. You can see that they are wearing a brown leather armor or chest piece. You can also see that they had decently but not very well made swords. He's currently got on a type of blue, almost denimish like pants and raggedy shoes. He is
What
almost curled up into a ball as he's cowering for his life.
what sort of
Uh,
crest are they wearing?
None.
None?
No.
Hmm.
All right. Do we ask some questions like, what are they doing? Like, what's going on here?
Why'd you have a kid chained up?
The kids, the bodies? What's going on?
As you ask him that, he says that he's not really sure if he can tell you anything.
I'll draw out my sword and ask him one more time.
Again, he tries to plead with you. He doesn't think that he can tell you anything.
Okay, I'll ask him if his life is in. Will he die if he tells me?
But sir, yeah, I would. And just like that, in an instant, he snaps into flames
God
and is
damn.
turned into dust right in front of you. What's your next
Just
move?
answering that.
Should have joined a union.
Okay, I just want to tie up the other one and just take him back to wherever we going. To like,
Tie up who?
They're all dead.
Oh, they
He was
both
the
dead?
only living one.
Oh dang! Fuck.
Can I check the room and the bodies for any sign of magic?
Yeah, roll a perception.
Would that be Arcana or Perception?
That would be... Yeah, go ahead and roll Arcana.
13.
13. And as you go to check, you can't really tell if there is any kind of magic presence. However, seemingly from a door across the room that you guys hadn't seen because you hadn't looked, 2 more guards pop out from the door and come charging at you. Surprising you guys, the first guard... Oh my god, a nat 20. And the second one, rolling with advantage. 20. Oh, they're both hitting. They come charging right at Psycha. And the first one deals 9 damage. The second one, 18 damage. 27 damage to Psycha.
Is
And
this amateur hour?
just like that, we're right back to the top. Everyone, roll for initiative.
All right.
And post them in tavern.
How much damage to Psycho was that again?
27.
27.
Do me and Ignition have to re-roll because we both got the same thing?
No,
You can go first.
because you guys are both going. Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah, Psycha, you got to roll too.
Hey, Psychus here?
Yeah, Psycha came back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, unfortunately.
What did you get, Psycha?
Okay, give me a second.
Also,
I can't.
this should only take like 30 minutes. We're almost through this part. Oh.
I got Jello in my mouth. Give me a sec. I gotta
That's what she
I gotta
said.
pull open another tab to calculate Psycha's health because it won't let me do it. on the
It's fine. Just roll for initiative because you're not gonna go first.
Rude.
Do that.
He could roll a nat 20
I still don't think he's getting over 23.
plus 8 initiative. Let's fucking go. It's
got
good to be
plus
me.
5 to initiative.
And what'd you get?
Then we roll a d20. 23.
God damn it.
All right, so Esteroth rolled first. You're going first, Esteroth. What's your first move?
Yeah. Who's the closest enemy?
The closest enemy to you would be the first guard.
Try and save
Okay.
me.
Alright, so my thing is that I was actually reading my character sheet, if you would believe it.
Okay.
I have an action surge. You can take 1 additional action on your turn that can be used 1 time per short rest.
Okay.
I also have extra attack, being you can attack 3 times when I take the attack action. I was not taking advantage of that.
So you're gonna try to use that against these guys?
Action surge is once per short rest, but extra action is just whenever I attack.
Okay, so you're only using extra action, right?
Yeah. Who's the
Okay.
nearest one to me?
Also, that's already part of your thing, and it's just an extra attack per action. That's why you can attack 3 times per action.
Yeah, I just wasn't doing that because I'm a big dummy that didn't read the character.
Well, you were attacking 3 times per action.
But I was rolling once.
That's all you get to roll is 1. Because Flaming Axe Rita is 1, is your whole turn. If you do 3 separate punches, though, that's different.
Oh, so Flaming Axe Rita is special.
Is your whole turn, just like Divine Curb Stomp.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
So, what do? And roll to see if it hits.
so if I choose strongest punch, do I roll 3 different
3
hits?
times, yes.
Okay, who's the nearest one to me? How close are they?
Guard 1.
Guard 1. So that's going to be an 18
Yes. And how much damage?
and a 20. Oh, damage? The second roll was 21 for the hit. But the
Okay.
damage for the first hit was 20.
Okay.
And if that second one was a higher number, that's going to be another 20.
Okay.
And the third hit is an 18 again, and that's going to be 24.
Okay. So, just like that, Esteroth goes leaping through the air at the first guard, and as his fists start to glow a bright white light, he seemingly 3-man combos this guy right in the jaw, back to back to back. And with the third hit, you can hear a crack as the man seemingly, just like a lofty leaf in the wind, floats straight back, dead. There's only one guard left standing. Ignition, what would you like to do?
So Psycho's in front of the guard, right?
Yes.
Bat goes over to Psycho, and is it within 30 feet? Is he within 30 feet of me?
Yes. Yes.
So can the bat give Psycho a help action if we make it to Psycho's turn?
Yes.
Alright, I have the bat do that, and then I throw a firebolt at the guard.
Okay, roll to see if it hits.
18.
And roll for damage.
13.
13 damage. Alright, and then Psycho, what do?
Okay. I do the fire fist.
Okay, roll to see if they hit. You got 3 rolls.
Oh, is it always the hand-to-hand
Yes.
flaming fist, or is it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I mean,
did not
unless
know
you
that.
wanna shoot a flaming fist, but you're right in front of him, so that doesn't really make sense.
Okay.
I mean, he could have like a style meter, DMC style.
All right, so roll. Come on, let's see if it hits. We got power through this, guys.
I'm sorry. I'm learning how to use this website.
All
How
right.
dare you?
So do they hit?
Okay. I got everything I need figured out. I'm sorry. 19, 12, 26.
Okay, and I assume it's +5 to all of those.
Oh shit! I did plus 10.
For your hit. Or
yeah,
what's your plus? What's your plus for those?
Oh wait, no wait. Plus the hit
Yeah.
is plus 10. I was right.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
sorry.
+10. All right, now roll for damage, all 3.
28, 23, 32.
Oh my god, and in unison, Psycha, having almost been assassinated by 2 lowly guards, turns and in the exact same style as Esteroth, with both of his hands also on fire, he 1, 2, 3, ding ding ding, knocks this guy to an early grave right in front of him. And with that, as everyone goes to gather their wits about them, suddenly, Esteroth is moved back to where he was before. and a sense of deja vu starts to roll over all of you as Saika is moved back to right beside Wiz. Wiz is moved back to right beside Saika and behind Judas. Judas is moved back about 15 feet from Esteroth. Ignition is still where he was, but now your bat is roughly 60 feet from you again. As all of you get through what seems to be this wishy-washy of like deja vu, you seem to notice that where there were just 6 dead bodies, there are now 3 guards and a person staring back at you with menacing, gleaming eyes that seem to have some kind of familiar shape. It looks to you almost like that of a Capricorn. And everyone roll for initiative.
All right, here we go.
So we remember everything that happened, or we just like feel like we've done it before?
You feel like you've done it before.
Does it feel like there's magic in the air, or is it just?
You'd have to roll Arcana for that, but that would take your turn.
Damn, the whole turn?
Okay, that would be 10, 12, 14, 10, 8. Right, yeah, I should put it down. Yeah. 12, 10, 8. Alright. So, Saika, did you roll for initiative?
Yeah, 10.
Okay. Alright, so first off, Esteroth. You guys also all notice that seemingly these guards in front of you are somewhat beat up. They are in bad shape. Esteroth, what do you do first?
So is everything about this familiar except the guy
Yes.
with the weird eyes?
Yes.
Okay, so I think I can reasonably assume that he's probably the big end of the group, right?
Well, you notice that there's Capricorns in his eyes.
Ah,
That's
she's
probably
one of
not
The
good.
celestial
one of the people.
constellation Capricorn.
If
Joy
I
Demon.
jump attack him, can I still get 3 attacks?
You get 1 attack with the jump attack, yes. Because that's the same as
Oh, but
Flaming Axe Rita. It's Flaming Axe Rita plus 5 extra damage.
No, I might as well just Flaming Axe Rita if I only get the 1, so...
So you're Flaming
Does
Axe
a-
Rita at the big guy?
Yeah, does a
All
30 hit?
30 does hit. How much damage?
And that's... I rolled a 25, and plus the additional 5 is 30.
Okay. You hit. You have seemingly done damage as he recoils from the hit. And now we move to Judas. What's your move? Again, there's 3 people. Then there's Esteroth, who has his axe partially stuck into this character that you don't recognize from before, from your deja vu.
All right. Understanding the situation, I just stand up and dash in the middle of the enemies as I prepare for an attack, but just sit there.
So you dash and then set up a reaction. And now, for ignition, what's your move?
I can I call my bat towards me and also make an Arcana check to see if there's lingering magic in the air?
Yes. Roll.
14.
You almost sense something, but you're not quite comprehending if it is magic or if it's just an eeriness. And also, the bat is now 30 feet from you.
Alright.
Now, we go for the first guard. He goes to roll and does an 18 hit. Judas.
18 is at my armor class.
Alright,
There we
so
go.
18 misses. And now for Wiz. Wiz, what are you going to do? Who's the weakest? You're not sure. The one that looks like they're in the worst shape is the first guard.
Unless he means among the party, in which case, probably the child you're carrying.
Probably the child you're carrying. I don't know that. You don't know that.
Saika's the only one that's been hit, though, right?
If you mean like power-wise, then you could assume that power-wise, the weakest in your team, as you guys have fought before for quite a long time, would probably be, other than yourself, Ignition. Okay, but are you going to attack? Are you going to attack, or are you going to go for a reaction? Okay, you're going to set up for a reaction, and now we go to the next guard. He rolls, a nat 20. And he rolls for damage. And he's going to hit for, what would that be? 26 damage on Esteroth.
Uh-oh! Good thing we don't have any healers. Oh, good.
Yeah, it's a shame. If only the other two players had showed up and the one hadn't left.
Man, if we could live in such a perfect world.
Yeah, it's almost like both healers didn't show up. It's crazy. So anyways.
Wild. Wacky, even.
So anyways. That's just how life is. With that, Astaroth, he plunges the sword at you, and for some reason, one of your abs suddenly catches a cramp, and he slices at your stomach. Right where your ab cramped up. And you've taken 26 damage.
If only I had taken my Advil this morning or whatever.
Now, Saika, what's your move? Saika. Saika, what's your move?
Oh, sorry, my mic was up. Same move as always. The hand-to-hand flaming fist.
Hand-to-hand flaming fist. Roll to see if they hit.
Avenge my abs, please.
I will avenge all of your abs. 24, 29, 18.
Roll for damage.
31, 33, 29.
And just like that, you jump in front of all three of them. And on the first one, you land an absolutely disgusting uppercut as he flies in the air and lands dead yet again. And a strange seeming sensation of previous death, deja vu, instantly hits you as he lands dead. Your second punch really F's up this second guy as you cross-check him square in the gut and he starts to double over. Then, immediately turning with your third punch, you cross-check the other one in the gut and he doubles over as well. ending your turn.
Thanks, buddy.
And now we're on to.
No problem, babe.
And now we're on to.
Love you.
Love you too.
Does an armor class? Does a 16 hit you, Psycha?
No.
Ooh.
And with that, he
18,
misses.
baby!
And finally, does a 24 hit you, Judas?
Yes. Am I muted? Hello?
Judas.
Hello? Yeah.
Judas, with an uncanny, almost euphoric and eerie sense washing over you. Suddenly, this person that you hadn't noticed before, that was just in front of Esteroth, with an axe stuck in his shoulder, appears before you, and with two hands, raises them in the air as his leg raises up in front of him, and he just fucking stomps you, sending you flying across the room for what would appear to be 56 damage.
Fuck.
56. Yeah. Shit. How far away am I?
You're all the way across the room. You're like 65 feet from everyone, slammed into a wall.
Alright, alright.
And with that, we come back to the top of the turn. Esteroth, having seen him going flying across the room with what you presume to be almost godly strength, what do you do?
How far is he from me?
How far is the guy that just sent him flying?
Yeah.
He was right in front of you under your axe, and now he's 15 feet behind you.
It's like... Fuck.
So what do you do?
We don't have the call to teleport yet, so I
No, we're fine. We're fine. We
guess
got
I
this,
keep fighting.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can I aim for the back of his knee with my jumping attack, Flaming Axe, Rita?
Okay, roll to see if it hits.
Okay. Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does not hit on an armor class of 20.
Action Surge.
Oh, okay.
Action Surge.
Okay, you roll for you. Okay, roll again.
And that's a 29.
That hits. Now roll for damage.
And does this count for the jumping attack damage, or is it different because it's a
It
separate
can
attack?
no. It can count. It can count. What do you hit?
Okay, so that's going to be a... I rolled a 27 damage, so that would be 32 with the +5 to the back of the knee.
So as you swing first toward the back of the knee, your axe seemingly comes up short, and then as you twirl around again with your axe, stepping just 6 inches closer, the back of your axe seems to clip his knee and take it straight out. And as you do, you see his leg get torn square off of his body as he stands there and his lower leg is missing. He begins to look back at you. Now, Judas, your turn. What do you do?
Alright, I get up. Let's see. You're gonna pay for that. And I cast Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. That's
Which is
that's a reaction.
Yeah.
That you're not reacting right now. You're attacking.
He attacked me. I said
That was last turn. No, this is a new turn.
Wait, so
You attacked him
what?
last turn. This is a new
I
turn.
didn't. I didn't attack him.
Or you attacked one of the guards last turn, and now
I
you're.
just dashed and set up a reaction. I didn't attack anybody.
Yeah, he ran up and
Oh, well then you would have already done the hellish rebuke around him previous. Okay. Yeah, you have to use a reaction right when they attack. But anyways, okay, so you set up hellish rebuke, right? Now a flaming circle appears around him. So what do you do now for your turn?
All right. Well, the hellish fire does 2d something damage. Oh, let me see.
If it hits him.
2d10.
If he goes through it, yes.
Okay, so
It creates a circle around him.
I'm gonna draw my holy Avenger dagger
Okay.
and another dagger. Oh, I
Okay.
can't really make it to him unless I dash twice. I'll just dash.
Okay.
Well,
So,
I can dash twice with a reaction. Can I do that?
yes, you can. No,
Okay,
you can.
so I'll,
Well, you can dash and then bonus reaction dash again and get close to him.
okay, but I can't attack there.
Right.
I can't attack. Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. Then, yeah, I'll just wait. Okay, so if I don't attack, can I set up a reaction?
No.
Okay. All right.
Well, if you
I'll
yeah,
just
if you dash, then you can't set up the bonus reaction. You know what I mean?
as a bonus action. I
Yeah,
can't do
you
that.
can. Yeah, correct.
Okay. Okay. So I'll just dash once, so he's within like 30 feet, and then I'll just set up. Can I set up a reaction after that?
Yeah.
After dashing once. Okay. Then I'll set up a
I
reaction.
think. Well, I think so. We'll just say yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Now we go to ignition. Remember, there are still 2 standing guards, but they're both doubled over.
So, are like all the guards and whoever this dude is all close together, somewhat?
Kind of. They're roughly within 20 feet of each other.
All right, and what's it? First I call my bat back to me, and
Okay.
it gives me the help action with its action, right?
Okay.
And then this dude, would he lose dexterity? Would he have to take would he have to take a disadvantage on a dexterity roll since he's lost a leg?
Sure.
Alright, then I'm gonna go ahead and cast black tentacles in the area, hitting hitting the 2 guards and this dude, the guy with the eyes.
Capricorn guy. Yeah.
I have a question. After he lost his leg, is he standing like normal,
He is.
but just on the one leg?
Yes.
Like, it doesn't even bother him.
No, not at all.
Okay, that's worrisome.
Yes. Yes.
So, with that, we have 17 and a 12 for the guy, so he's going to take that 12. And then for the other 2, we have a 2 and a 3. So, what'd you cast?
Yeah,
And what kind of damage are we?
Black tentacles, they all fail and they're all restrained. And they all take, hold on, let me roll. They all take 10 damage.
Okay, and just like that, as Judas comes closer, as Psycha, with his glowing fists, is turning toward the chaos that's happening, as Esteroth, with his own flaming axe, ready to take another swing, and as Wiz, carrying the kid, has just moved back about 15 feet, almost to the door, watching on in horror, and Ignition pulls these black tendrils, these tentacles, come out of the earth, grabbing the 2 guards and ripping them in half. And then the other tentacles, they all come swarming toward this man while he's surrounded by a hellish red and black flame. And as they start to restrain him, they go for his first leg and they realize it's not there. They go for his second leg and then they grab his arms and they restrain him. And as he is restrained, he sits there, still looking back at Esteroth, who took off his leg.
Cry about it.
And do I still have a free action or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
And with that, as he is restrained, you all hear a clapping coming from the same hallway that the three of them had just walked out from. And as you all look over, the clapping suddenly stops as the confident and pounding footsteps come walking out the door, and a figure that you had never seen before stares back at you. But you all get the eerie sense that this is no ordinary creature. This is no ordinary person. And this is no time to falter, as you all become scared of such overwhelming presence. And he looks at the scene before him, and he looks at all of you, and then he looks at the one who's missing the leg, and he makes eye contact with him, and he tells him, "You should have been strong. Why do I have to come take care of your problems?" And just like that, the man who was restrained with tentacles and his leg disappear, as you all are caught with another unwavering sense of deja vu. And you all look back to notice that the man is gone, and look forward again at the new man who has walked through the door. This is where the fun is. Everyone roll for initiative.
Do I get my spell slot back?
No.
No. I think it's time to get the heck out of here. I don't know about y'all.
It seems a little scary.
Uh,
No front.
Everyone roll for initiative. I will type mine in first.
He says as he types his in last.
24. Yeah, there you go.
14 plus 10.
10? God damn.
Gosh diddly darn.
Is that everyone?
I think so.
Oh, you guys typed way quicker than I did. I really thought that I was going first. That's awkward.
You said
So,
roll initiative. It's right in front of
as
me. I
you-
just hit the button.
Hey,
As-
when you just said that, saying that we type faster, I need you to read the message right underneath where you wrote your initiative.
Yeah, what about it? What about it?
Never mind. Never mind.
So, anyways, here we go. And suddenly, as you all are caught again, just coming out of that eeriness, of that deja vu that you had sent just a few turns, since just a few moments before, suddenly, he comes at you. And does a 19 hit. Whiz. Whiz, does a 19 hit? Alright, he blitzes right past all of you in a blaze of blur that none of you could comprehend in time to turn and even see what happened to Whiz. Whiz, you take, what is it, 36 damage
Jesus.
as he catches you square in the gut while you're holding the child, and you double over. Roll again for a strength check after that.
Is the bat near him? Can he give the help action?
Wiz, roll for strength. $18, you just barely manage to hang on to the child as you double over from this first hit. And just like that, with his legendary status, Psycha does a 24 hit.
Yes, indeed.
And again, for... No, that's a 4, 5, 17, no, it's 12 plus... You take 18 damage as he punches you square in the back and knocks you forward 4 feet.
Rude.
And now we go to Ignition.
Where's my bat?
Your bat's right above you.
Shit. How many people? So we have 9 people that are on our side in the room, right?
Well, the child's unconscious, and then you have Esteroth, Wiz, Ignition, Judas, and Psycha. So you
Alright,
have
I'm fine.
you have 7.
I drop an incendiary cloud on top of whoever the hell this guy is, and I also use my once a day action of hold on, let me find it. Of goddamn, where's that? Not spellcasting. Give me a second. Over channel to make sure that it does all 80 no matter what. And no one in the group's gonna get hurt by it from Fallout because of my spellcrafting ability, sculpt spell ability.
So what are you casting?
It is. Hold on. It is my incendiary cloud.
Okay, and then how much damage does that do?
80.
80 damage. And did you roll to see if that hits?
It doesn't matter.
Oh,
Since
it'll
I
hit no
use my
matter what.
over channel.
Okay.
I use my over channel.
As all of you look on in shock as Wiz and Psycha are seemingly blitzed and almost doubled over and pushed without any of you having even noticed the movement. Suddenly, Ignition summons a massive incendiary cloud as the fire comes raining down in a hellfiery blaze of glory. And it swirls up like a tornado right around whoever this ominous figure is. And it takes a massive amount of fire damage as hell glory freezes over around it. And as it dissipates, you all...
It doesn't dissipate
It doesn't dissipate? How long does it last?
until I break concentration. Or 10 turns.
So will it just continue to follow him?
Yep. It's doing max damage, 80 per turn, as long as I can keep it on him.
Oh, that's intense. So, as that hits him, you all also seem to notice that he is standing there looking back at all of you with his arms crossed. And now we go to Judas's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna just say whoever has a teleportation spell needs to get that ready while we try and hold this guy back. And I'll try and hit him with a sneak attack.
You'd have to go stealth first.
Is that an action?
Yeah, roll for stealth.
I
Oh,
have
still.
a question.
Yeah.
This like fire cloud thing that was just activated, does that give any kind of bonus to stealth?
No.
Okay.
Alright, I got a 34.
And you are now successfully stealth.
I can't take a bonus action because
Bonus action to do what?
let's dash, fast hands.
Hey, Dungeon Master.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it would consider it as a sneak attack since it's white. Like it says it obscures anything that's outside of it.
Yeah, but he has other senses
Okay.
other than just seeing and
like
hearing and smelling.
True sight or something.
Yeah, or like a draconic sense.
Okay.
Oh, right. Wait, what did I just do?
You went into stealth. So what are you doing? Are you gonna
snuck
dash
real good.
away? Or are you gonna sit there and wait? What are you
I'm
doing?
gonna dash, like, behind him, I guess.
Okay, you dash behind him. And now it is Esteroth's turn. Esteroth, what are you doing?
How far am I from him?
Less than 15 feet.
All right, can I give a little speech just for, I guess, drama?
Sure.
I just want to say,
You're gonna do that instead of attack?
yeah, just like as a little intimidation thing.
You're gonna try to intimidate him instead of attacking?
I don't know. I want to feel cool.
Alright, roll for intimidation then.
All right. How does the alphabet? All right. So I got a 17 on intimidation.
Okay.
I wanted to say, as a saying where I'm from, the strong will protect the weak. So tell me, where's your bodyguard, boy?
Interesting. And as Esteroth stands back looking at this bright cloud of flame and fire, the character that you guys seemingly know not of where he has come, who is standing in his lonesome in this cloud of fire, turns to face Esteroth and replies, "Join me in this hell, and you will find out who needs a bodyguard." And now we're on to Wiz's turn. Wiz, it's your turn. Banish and set up a reaction. Done. Alright, and now we're on to Saika. Saika, what are you doing?
Yes. The only thing I ever do. Dick out, fist blazing.
Alright, roll to see if they hit.
15, 16, 30.
And that's with your plus 10s?
Yes.
Alright, so one hits, roll to see damage.
27.
Alright, so in the middle of all that hellfire, with Esteroth and this creature seeming to have some kind of dick measuring contest as they stare back and forth into each other's eyes longingly, Saika comes running up with his flaming fists, and he goes 1 and misses, and 2 and misses, and 3 and clocks the dude right in the side of the head, except his fist stops as soon as it lands, and he is unflinching, as Saika's fist is now right beside his face. dealing 26 damage. And now we are to the back of the top of the turn. And Esteroth does a 13 hit.
It does.
A 13 hits?
Fuck, no, I'm stupid. No, don't listen to me.
All right, and Judas does a 14 hit.
No.
Seemingly, the creature comes running at Esteroth and goes to throw a wild punch. But Esteroth's ab, that was previously abducted by his cramp, pops back out just in time to absorb the full force of the blow. And then he turns and he lunges straight at Judas. And as he goes to hit, he swings just past Judas's head as his fist stops right there next to his face. And now we go back to Ignition.
Question.
Yeah?
Did he pop in and out of the cloud of fire?
Yes.
He took 80 damage then when he did that.
Okay.
And so let's see. You would take an 80 damage then and 80 damage now because it's the start of my turn again.
Okay, so he takes another 160 damage.
Yeah, just and then I am going to who's no, I can't do that. Shit. I am going to go ahead and that doesn't work either. Shit. Give me a second. I am going to I'm going to oh, what type of ground is he under? What's the ground?
Brick.
Brick. So I am going to.
So you're going to tell me that you're going to cast something while you're holding Constitution?
No, I can, as long as the spell isn't change. As long as another spell doesn't cause me to hold concentration, I can cast another one.
Oh, okay.
So it's brick. So I'm going to yeah, I'm gonna yell for everyone to come close. It's time to get out of here. This is too much.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Mold Earth underneath him and cause it to become
Where are you getting the second action from?
Does yelling to everyone to come to me count as an action?
Yes.
All right, then. Yeah, I'll do that. And as a free action, can I set up a reaction or no?
Do you have a second action?
Do you have action surge?
No, I thought. What's it? Can't I set up a reaction or no? Does that count as an action?
That's an action.
All right, then just yell at everyone to come close.
Okay. And after that, we go to Judas.
Alright. I'm about to smack this guy with with my sword and dagger.
Okay, roll to see if they hit.
Oh, I'll roll. Wait, you're supposed to roll in the ability to see if you hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just hit something. Alright, I got. Do I roll twice or just once?
Twice to see if they each hit.
Alright. Alright. 8. That's plus 15. Is that like, do I add that to hit?
Yeah.
Right, so 17 and 23?
Okay,
23.
so the second one hits and roll for damage.
Hold on, let's see. I'm trying to do this right. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, no. That's just for this attack. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3 dice. I think. Yeah. Okay. 2d10s and a d6.
So how much damage?
17 plus 9. That's 22. Wait, no, that's 26.
26 damage.
Plus I have an extra action. I can use a sneak attack after I hit somebody.
Okay.
Alright, and that does 8d6 damage.
Okay.
Let me make sure that's right. Gotta figure out where it was again. Oh, here, sneak attack. Yeah, do extra 8d6. Alright.
All right, let's roll. What you got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. That's 31.
All right.
I have another action I can use after that. I'm just gonna use a dash to dash toward whoever said that. I can't remember the name of who said that.
Who? Ignition?
Ignition?
Yeah, ignition. Yeah, that was them.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh no, that's all I got. That's all I got.
Also, you can't dash. You just use 2 moves.
It says you can take a bonus action on each of the turns you take.
Yeah,
Like
you only had. Yeah. You had 1 action, so you did 2 attacks.
yeah, and this is a bonus action though. A cunning action is under bonus action.
Oh, okay. All right. So what's next?
All right. I just dash to ignition as it.
Okay. And then we go to Wiz.
Wait, I didn't go yet.
You guys were at the same.
I got 18. Wiz got 15.
Wiz also has
Didn't
an
you just?
18, right?
No, Wiz has
Oh,
15.
okay. My bad. All right, yeah, Esteroth, go ahead.
Okay, so I was told to go towards ignition. If I move, can I still, like, use my throwing axes?
No.
No?
Well, you could try to throw one of them and then run.
So I can't, with my special extra attack being I can attack 3 times per turn, I can't throw 2 of them for that and then move?
If you're, well, I guess you could. Yeah, you can throw both of them.
Okay, yeah. So that first one's gonna be 25.
That hits. What's the damage?
Damage is 22.
Okay, and then after
Second
that,
one, 31.
and what's the damage?
26.
All right,
Yeah.
and then we get
And then
to Wiz. As Esteroth throws both of his axes, and they land right in the side of this ominous figure, and he starts running toward ignition. All right, so Wiz sets up another reaction, and then with that, we go to Saika. Saika, what are you doing?
Fist blazing,
All right.
just
Roll
full
for
fist ramming right up their body parts.
it. Roll for it, boy.
Oh gosh. Okay, 29, 27, 21.
All right, and what kind of damage does that do?
23, 33, 34.
Ooh.
All right. And with that, we're at the top
I really
of...
just did did I really just do I did 90 damage right there?
Yeah, with that, we're at the top of the next turn.
Hot. Hot.
And as you guys look on, this beast of a creature, still seemingly unfazed by all of the pounding that you guys have put on it, he starts smiling. And as he looks across all of you quickly, that's definitely not hitting anyone.
Love to hear it.
He lunges straight past Judas as nobody is in his way or trying to stop him in any way, shape, or form. And he gets right in Ignition's face and throws a punch directly at him, but misses ever so slightly. And then he sets up a reaction.
He can use the action this upper action. He must have double turned or something. Okay. How annoying.
He has been attacking twice every turn.
Has he? Oh, I haven't noticed. Jesus.
Yeah, he smacked you and Saika in the same turn, right?
Yep. Now, Ignition, what do you do? Also, he's literally on top of you.
Like, Ignition's on the ground?
No. Ignition is right in front of him. Like his arm just flew
Oh,
past
okay.
Ignition's face.
How far away is everyone else?
Well, considering every single person just came running to you, they're not very far.
Okay. Is it? Yeah. What's it? So my bat's right next to me, right?
Yes. Also, are you rolling to keep your fire thing going?
As long as I don't break concentration, so he has to actually physically hit me to break it.
Okay, so you're now in the fire, so you guys are both going to take 80 damage.
No, I don't take damage. He does. It's since I use my spell sculpt. I get to pick 9 targets who don't take damage from it.
Oh, interesting. So you
That's the
are
reason
currently enveloped in the red cloud as well, but not taking damage. Next. Yep. So what's your next move?
Other than shitting my pants. Let me see. Shit. What turn are we on?
The turn doesn't matter.
Alright, then, fuck. I am going to... Shit.
Come on, Ignition. What's your move?
Yeah, Ignition.
I am going to go ahead and cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
And yeah, that's all I can do since that's an action.
All right, and now we're on to Judas.
Wait, who has the teleportation spell?
Ignition, the guy who's currently enveloped in a cloud of fire with a fist right next to his face.
For sure, I can't get close to him with the fucking
He can pick
cloud.
the 9 targets that aren't
Oh,
Yeah,
affected.
none of us can get hurt by the fire but this dude, since I used a special ability.
Okay, well,
Unless he just doesn't like one of us.
I had to pick 9. I picked a rock on the ground for the 9th.
I'll dash in front, in between him and Ignition, and set up a reaction.
Okay. And then we go to Esteroth.
All right. Could I do like a taunt to keep aggro on me and keep my teammates, namely Wiz and the child, safe?
Do you have a taunt ability?
Would that just be a charisma roll?
No. No, you need
No?
like an actual taunt ability.
Oh, I don't think that's any of the skills.
You could possibly hit it in the head and maybe try to get its attention, but no guarantee.
I
I would hate to be hit in the face.
would also hate to be hit in the face. So I'm gonna do exactly that to him if I'm next to Ignition.
Okay, you
I'll
go to...
strongest punch him 3 times.
Okay.
Right in the schnoz. Does a
Roll to see if they hit.
unnatural 20 hit.
Natural 20?
Unnatural.
Oh,
You can
no.
just say the number normally, but if it's a nat 20, then say it's a nat.
Okay.
No, 20 doesn't hit. His armor class is 20.
Okay.
Oh,
His
geez.
armor class is what?
20.
Okay, so 22 does hit. You want the damage
Yes.
on that second one?
Yes.
So that's going to be a 19. And the third one... that's only a 19 to hit. It doesn't hit.
All right. And with that, we are on to Wiz. And then Psycha. Wiz? Oh, wait, I forgot the whole reaction part. Right. Does an 18 hit?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only got 15 AC.
And with that, you take 32 damage as he launches you across the room into another wall.
He launches me?
Yes.
How powerful is this son of a bitch?
Well, the last
You
one launched
have
my ass,
no
and this guy
idea.
is seemingly more powerful than me. I mean, more powerful than the last guy we just fight. He launched me, so.
Yeah, but I'm big.
And now it's Wiz and then Psycha. Woo, come on. We almost got this, guys.
Judas.
Yeah, at least we're all capable of reading. Unless
Judas,
you're
what?
Judas. Judas can't read at all.
I can't read? What? Oh, what?
Why are you adding...
It didn't give me a notification either.
Yes, you are still vanished. Alright, so Wiz stays back by the door with the child.
I get the feeling that maybe the stranger probably doesn't give a shit about the kid. So hopefully on that front we're good.
Damn, what the fuck?
All right, and so with that, we're down to Psycha.
Ah, yes. Oh. Oh. Ah. Ooh. Okay.
You good?
I'm laying down sideways at
Sounds
on a
like you're good.
computer chair.
Oh, that sounds less good.
Okay. Am I just attacking? Is that the whole?
Okay.
What am I doing?
What do you mean? You gotta. What do you mean? I thought you just said that you're gonna Flaming Fist.
I didn't say anything yet, but you know what? That sounds like a great idea.
I'm in
Okay.
favor of this plan.
Uh, 1 ball for 17, 2 balls for 19, 3 balls for 27,
That one hits. Roll for damage.
34.
And with that, you guys see all the damage that you are just pouring onto this creature with fire wave after fire wave, with all of your incessant attacks, and even more fear starts to fill your bodies as you start to get an uneasy feeling, as if though you've barely done anything. And he looks like he's ready to go another 15 rounds. You guys are completely caught off guard by this overwhelming dread, this imminent sense of death that is just coursing through your veins. And you're trying to figure out how to escape without this creature being on top of you and coming with you. And with that, he rolls again. And Judas does a 17.
No.
And with that, he turns his body ever so slightly and again throws a fist right past Judas's and Ignition's heads as he is directly on top of them.
Aren't I also there?
And then he holds a reaction. You're behind him though.
Oh shit.
And then you hold, and then he goes to hold a reaction. And with that, we are now on top, or we are now to Ignition's turn. Ignition. Come on, we gotta be faster about this.
My bad. That was unmuted. I am going to go ahead and toss a burning hands. Wait, firebolt at him straight in the face.
Okay.
Does a 22 hit? I mean, a 21 hit.
Yes. Now roll for damage.
19.
Yes. And as your firebolt hits, he is still seemingly completely unfazed. And now we go to Judas.
All right. Me, Judas, seeing like how grave the situation is. I grapple the guy. Like, wait, how far can I throw him?
Can you throw him?
Yeah.
You want
Like,
to you want a competition of strength against the guy who threw the biggest motherfucker 60 fucking feet?
Bro, I'm in the fucking wall.
You want a
What?
strength competition against him?
Yeah, I just want to pick him up and just charge like out somewhere, like out the door with him.
Can I get a reaction to like discourage? Like, hey, maybe no.
You could grapple him.
Oh, okay, I'll just grapple him then.
Okay, you seemingly grapple onto him, and then we go to Esteroth's turn.
Like, my throwing axes are gone. I can only jump 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
I cannot move and then jump 30 feet.
No, but you could too. You can actually jump 60 feet, but that would take
I
your
can
whole.
jump 60 feet.
Yeah, that would take your whole turn though.
And I couldn't like attack after that, right?
No, because Bubba's grappled onto him, and your axe would hit him.
Yeah, but could I land right in front of this stranger
Or
and meet him
Judas.
eye to eye? How tall is this guy?
You could. He is shorter than you.
Yeah, so I could stare down at him.
Okay. So
And maybe hopefully discourage him from maiming my friend that is grappled onto him. And target me instead.
And then no. And then there's Wiz. Wiz, your turn. Go. Or actually, I assume Wiz is just gonna stay hidden in the doorway with the kid.
Yeah.
Okay. Saika, go. Saika, you gotta go. Saika, roll. Saika.
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah, roll. What are you doing?
What am I rolling?
For your turn.
Like initiative or like am I attacking?
It's
whatever
your turn,
you want to
whatever
do,
you
it's
wanna
your
do.
turn.
Yeah. Are you gonna attack
I've
him?
got a feeling what Wiz is saying.
The only thing Seika as a character is good at is just punching. Just constantly. That's it.
He has other attacks, but what are you gonna do? Are you gonna set up a reaction? Are you gonna run? Are you gonna attack?
Just attack.
Okay, roll for hits.
25, 21, 20.
Okay, roll for damage. That's
32,
2 damage.
35, 39.
32, 35. Okay. And again, as you wail into him 2 more times, seemingly he is completely unfazed. And now we
I'ma
go
keep
back
it
to the
a buck.
top.
I'm gonna keep it a
And
buck. I don't think we got this.
and ignition does a natural 20 hit.
Oh.
Yep.
Shit.
And for
Wait, you got a nat 20 for
20
hit?
22 damage. Yes. But
Nat 20 normally doubles its damage.
But I rolled low as shit. I had 2 1s for my damage. I'm rolling d20s for his damage, by the way. He's insanely powerful.
I'm scared.
Yeah. But for when you get a nat 20 for hit, that's 2 times whatever you roll
That's a
for
critical
damage.
roll.
I rolled 2 1s and a 9.
Yeah, so you already
Fucking sucked.
It's embarrassing.
But
Don't
as I
complain.
land this blow straight into the side of Ignition. I send him flying into the wall about 30 feet away. And then I use my second action as a reaction. And now we go to Ignition's turn.
So I get up saying that fucking hurt.
Do you
And
now? Do you now? Do you now?
I set up I set up a reaction and call everyone else. We have to leave. Come on. And I set up a reaction to.
I need more urgency, Ignition. More urgency.
We have to get the fuck out of here. Come on. I don't want to die in this shit, in this hellhole.
Good.
And then set up a reaction.
All right. And then we go to Eminent. Eminent. What, Judas? What is your next move?
I make an opportunity for everybody to get the fuck out of here by casting darkness on me and whoever the fuck this is.
I mean, other than the fact that he has draconic insight, and that does nothing, sounds great. Esteroth, what is your next move?
Ours says dark vision.
So Judas and Ignition are all like, hey, let's maybe not, right?
Yeah, Judas, your leader, is telling you to get the fuck out of here.
Judas being the one man in the world I respect that isn't me.
Yes.
I listen to what he says and go towards Ignition.
Okay. Do you grab anyone while you're running?
Who's on the way? I'm not sure what the room setup is.
Well, at the moment, Judas is on the guy's back. Psycha is to your left, and you're directly behind him. So you could grab
Psycha.
Yeah, you could grab Psycha.
Do I need to roll anything, or do I just kind of like?
I assume Psycha would let you
teammate.
grab them. I assume Psycha would let you grab them as you ran.
Psycha, any objections?
Grab me, please.
Ooh,
Yeah, just like a teddy bear.
And so the two of you go busting, and I assume you use your leap, and you instantly leap to where Ignition is.
Jump the fuck over there.
And now to Wiz. Wiz.
I follow them.
And Wiz also gets there, and then do you reveal yourself?
Yeah. Once I'm in safety.
You reveal yourself to be there. And I assume that now that everyone's there, Ignition?
Now that everyone's here, I cast teleport and picture our sanctuary back in my mind.
Yes, the place that you had set up 120 miles away, right?
Yeah, and I pull out the rock that I had taken from there, so I know that everything's gonna be all right.
And as everyone is jumping that way, Ignition is facing away from where Judas is riding on the back of this unbelievable creature that has struck fear into all of you. No, he can't see you, but everyone else can, because everyone else is facing away.
I'm talking about the darkness.
He can sense them because he has draconic sense, which goes past your dark vision. Your
can
cloud.
anybody else see me?
Sensing isn't seeing.
Does anyone else have anything that can sense?
Some of them do have dark vision, yeah.
No, dark vision doesn't work.
Well, it doesn't matter. They're gonna know where you are in a moment. So after he casts that, so at the moment that all of you land there, and Ignition has turned and faced a corner to set up his teleport into this corner, and all of you are getting huddled in there, and you ignition, you're facing the wall, you pull out your stone, and you start to think really hard back to the safe zone, back to your safe haven, so everyone can escape this hellhole, this torture that you've been subjected to, these unbelievable beings that you could have never dreamed of. And then Psycha reaches you, and Esteroth reaches you, and Wiz reaches you, and you hear Judas screaming for you all to escape from here, to get out of here, to save that child. The moment that you cast your teleport, you feel something, as though it were a sudden zinging pain, almost like an electrical shock, as the creature that is merely imitating a normal humanoid type being that has Judas grappled on the back of it, leaps 30 feet directly behind you and readies a fist that shoots directly through your chest. And the moment that you teleport, its arm comes off of it. And all of you are seemingly teleported to another place. And now
What the hell happened?
it's just us. As he looks back over his shoulder and makes eye contact with you, Judas, as you're grappled onto him. And it's his turn. As he reaches back and suddenly his thumb comes flying through the air straight into your eye socket, forcing you to ungrapple from him.
Okay.
And he sets up a reaction. What is your next move?
Well, I'm gonna dash away from him, and then I'm just gonna throw a dagger. Dash away as far as I can, throw a dagger.
Okay. You throw the dagger. What's your DC?
Oh, I gotta roll for that.
Yeah, what's your hit?
Let me see. That was the wrong thing. Hold on. 20.
Armor class is 20. It doesn't hit.
Alright, so I do have to hit him to do a bonus action stuff. Guess that's it. Shit.
You don't have another throw. That's it.
Oh yeah, I can throw 2 daggers. I'll throw another one. Yeah, I
All
forgot about
right. And what's the hit DC?
that. That's 18. Okay, 18 plus 5, 23. Oh, that's 18 plus 15. That's well, it still hits.
All right. And how much damage?
Oh, I didn't even know what dice I'm supposed to be rolling for this. Oh, D4. D4 plus 9. Okay.
And how much damage?
3 plus 9? So like 11.
Minus
Since
11.
I did hit him, I'm gonna dash again using action. What is it? Convey action? Cunning action?
Yes.
I'm gonna dash as far away from as I can. Hopefully across the door or outside of the room. I don't know which way that is, but yeah, that's where I'm going.
Okay. You go running down the hall, And as he rolls, I assume a natural 20 is going to hit.
He got a nat 20.
And just like that, he uses his first action to dash right behind you, and his second action to lop off the arm on your left side, matching your missing left eye.
He can move 60 feet in one move. God damn.
Absolutely.
Shit.
What's your next move?
I'm gonna fucking die here. Can't grapple this guy with one arm. I guess I'll prepare for an attack. Using prepare for a reaction.
You're not going to run?
What the fuck is running gonna do?
I don't know. I mean, I would probably healthily.
We say what?
I mean, I would healthily recommend it, as you're kind of new.
No, I'm just gonna prepare for a reaction. Right here.
All right. So, as it comes back to his turn, he looks at you. I assume that a 19 and a 20 hit.
A 19 and a 20? Yeah.
Yeah. So with his first punch, he chops your leg clean off. And with his second punch, he crosses across your body and sends you flying out the front door of the building that you all had entered just not too long ago, as you get slammed into the tree and your character slowly falls down and starts bleeding.
I have uncanny dodge for the reaction. I can't use that.
No.
Okay.
No, you're already disoriented, you're missing an eye, you're missing an arm, now you're missing a leg.
Well, I mean, Lord, for the first. Okay, well, that's fine.
And then as you slam up against the tree, you slowly slide down it as blood loss starts to take its toll on you. And things start to get a little hazy. And with that, this creature comes walking through the front of this facility that you all had tried to raid, essentially. And he looks down at you with a pitiful face. Not amused, but just upset. And he kneels down on a knee about 1.5 feet from your face. And would you like to roll to see if you can stab him?
No.
No? You just sit there and accept it?
Yep.
All right. And as you lay there up against the tree with blood coming out of you in multiple orifices, multiple places, he leans in and he says to you, "Ah, boy, you were indeed a worthy opponent. Your strength is commendable. You must have understood this fight. You could not have won. Why did you throw away such strength for such weak creatures? You are capable of so much more." And this enrages you as you take one of your last daggers and try to shove it into him and manage to just barely scrape his arm. And he becomes even more disgusted as he looks down at you. You don't understand. Still, look at you, full of holes. Your eye, your arm, your leg. How much time do you think you have left? Did you think saving those children was your destiny? Did your whole life lead to helping a few souls so weak they couldn't protect themselves? Did saving these poor creatures make the world a better place? No, because one day they will all die, and that is not a promise, nor a threat. I am stating the fact of this cruel world. If not me killing them, then eventually their weak, frail bodies falling apart over time as all lesser creatures do. I'm offering you another try. You want to protect those who matter to you, the way you protect them. I can almost guarantee you have people you love. You will be strong, and I will give you that strength. And as he's standing over top of you, and you kind of take in his words, but mostly you feel the coldness that's wrapping up and washing over your toes and up your legs, the toes you have left, and the fingers that you have left across your wrists and up your arms. You almost think that your hair is standing on end, but the blood loss coming to you has taken away most of your feeling already, and you can feel your heart slowing down as you think to yourself, I hope that I get to see my family in the afterlife, and I hope that with the time that they have, that they live long, beautiful lives, and that they get to do everything that they want. And as you think this, you also think to yourself about what the afterlife has in store for you. And you think about when you previously heard about Valhalla and how you've always tried to live your life honorable and strong, so that way you yourself could get into Valhalla where all of the honorable warriors go, and that you hope that you will be blessed with such, with such that of a life that you have lived righteously and lawfully and correctly in your own eyes. And as that happens, your eyes start to close and your head starts to nod a little bit to the side as you're fading. And suddenly, the creature standing over you, he goes, "You do not get to make that choice. Your strength will be mine. Your will be stronger. You will be faster. You will evolve. You will live to serve me, Iscariot." And you don't notice it, but from a distance, maybe 15 or so feet away, another demon or creature, whatever these are, seems to pop out of a bush and come running to him. And it would appear that it was the same one that you guys had fought before. And he goes, "Yes, my lord." And as he does that, the creature standing over top of you shoots his fist straight through what is apparently Iscariot's chest and rips out his beating heart as it's moving ever so slightly and blood is squirting out of it. And as he does this, Iscariot looks down with a slacked jaw as his eyes widen and he takes a sharp breath in from the sudden jerk from the center of his chest. And as he looks down, the Lord takes the heart and brings it up over your mouth. And right as you close your eyes and your heart stops, and then your mind starts to betray you as your thoughts get slower, you think to yourself, this is it. I'm finally going. This is my last battle. And if I could have taken it back just to see my family one more time, but had forsaken the people that I saved, I don't think I could have done it. Because that's what I stood for as the one who was chosen to lead and the one that they looked up to. And as you just fall into this deep black void ever so slowly, just drifting away and just letting it overwhelm you. You have no more feeling. You can't sense what's happening to you or what's around you. You just fade slowly further and further back in. And as you're fading, above you, again, right before Iscariot falls, he sees the Lord draining the blood out of his heart right into your mouth and then forcing parts of it down your throat as he moves your mouth and just continuously shoves it into your mouth and down your throat right into your gullet until it's completely been pushed in. And as you finally go, you suddenly open your eyes with this lofty, cloudy feeling wrapping around your fingers and your toes and all over your body, as though you're inside of the warmest and snuggest blanket that you've ever been tucked into. And you think to yourself, I guess I'm finally here. I guess that these are the gates. And I guess that I did do things right by everyone else, and I'm going to the right place. Except when you open your eyes, instead of what you believed you would see being the bright pearly gates that stood for honor and freedom and justice, it was to the pounding on your chest that had restarted your heart as you open your eyes and look straight up. And that is the end of the first monologue, or the flashback to the main story. Hell yeah. All right, let's end the